Now you bought some guns here today too.
I did. I did.
Do we want to jump on the gun stuff, or we want to talk about what it is you do?
We could do the gun stuff.
You can do gun stuff. All right, let's do the gun stuff. All right, what'd you bring? Oh, this is gross in the best way possible. I am not. Holy shit.
It's heavy as hell, right?
But I love it. I'm thoroughly excited right now.
This is like one of three.
Okay.
All right, this is my competition gun for USPSA. It's an Infinity 5-inch bushing barrel.
Jeez, come on, dude, stop it.
Right.
Peter, he said his first Infinity. I don't have one. I'm gonna go home and look at the guns that I have, and I'm like, what are these?
This.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Something's not jazzing. Okay.
It's called Calvin's Cherry. It's all titanium, but the slide in the barrel.
So you have your own Infinity.
Yeah. I mean, all these are serialized with my own cereal. It says Taco Puppy.
I think we need to change seats. let's just change seats. Welcome to another episode of the Colion Noir podcast, and joining me today is Calvin with the most generic Asian name I've ever come across. No. What's going on, man?
What's up? How you doing?
You know, living a life. You go over here shutting down neighborhoods with that McLaren.
Dude, so much attention. Like P1 presence. So.
I always said I did a video. What was the video? I did a car review video on the. What was the name of it? I think it was the SF90.
Oh, SF90.
I did a video on the SF90, and in the video I talked about how it's a gift and a curse, right? Yeah. Because when you have a car like that, or you're driving a car like that, you get so much attention, and then that you almost don't get to personally enjoy the car. Right. And then like you'll have people who will pull up next to you, and they'll say, they'll be like, rev it, and then you're like, if I rev it, I look like a dick. Yeah. If I don't rev it, I look like a dick. Yeah. So it's kind of like, and then I just end up looking like a dick.
Right. So, it's like on the highway when someone's trying to run you, and you're like, I'm not gonna run a Mustang. We're good.
I'm assuming you get that a lot when you.
I got this more. Actually, almost every drive I get that.
Yeah. What is this? That's your daily?
No. Okay. I mean, I try to drive it every day.
Gotcha. Okay, so you drive.
Fun.
You drive your car. You're not somebody that likes to just sit up and just look at them like they're in a museum. And yeah. That kind of, I get it, but it kind of frustrates me when people do that.
I mean, if you have multiple cars, I get it too.
Yeah. Yeah. Even I have multiple cars, and I make it a point to drive them as much as I can drive them.
Right.
But like I said, for me, cars, they're just an inherent passion of mine. Like same way that guns became a passion. The only difference is, I was able to afford the guns before I was able to afford the cars. So I bought more guns than I bought cars.
I'm on that same path.
Yeah. Now you bought some guns here today too.
I did.
All right. So what? Okay. Do we want to jump on the gun stuff, or we want to talk about what it is you do?
We could do the gun stuff.
You can do gun stuff. All right. Let's do the gun stuff. All right. What'd you bring?
All right. We'll go cheapest to most expensive.
So I just want to point out, I always like to see what people's like personal taste are when it comes to firearms. So this is kind of fun.
All right. Everything is unloaded and clear, but Triarch Systems, Commander Comp.
I've been trying to get my hands on one of these.
I think that's like my do-all type of gun.
This is your do-everything gun.
Suppressor height sights. It's a threaded barrel with a comp.
Got the comp on here. You got the
light,
turbo
trigger.
On here. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this Trigicon SRO?
You'll see. I have it on everything.
Okay. All right. I have a love-hate relationship with them.
I've broken plenty, but
really?
I just go back to it.
Yeah, the window is awesome.
It's like very easy.
Yeah, but it's almost too big for me.
Oh, yeah. So you like a challenge?
Mine is the Delta Point Pro. That's my go-to optics sight.
Love that one too.
And so I think it's just small enough to let me get over the height issue, to get the size issue.
The good thing about it is wide.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's what I like about it, because it doesn't kind of give me that tunnel vision.
Right.
That
more field of view this way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But some of my friends, they're really big on SROs. Like they love the SROs.
There's those new ones, 507 comp Hollow Sun.
Yeah.
Those are huge.
Yes. And in the moment when you're shooting, you love them.
Yeah.
But then it's like living with it, you're like, oh, this is big.
It's huge.
This is big. It's
like a TV screen on there.
Yeah, this feels good. That's nice.
Can you hold it up the camera?
Which camera?
Your camera.
Oh.
Duh.
Oh no, I get all the cameras wrong. So got some Triarch system action going on here.
All right.
All right. So we'll set that
All right, we'll go next.
All right.
This is a DC Precision DC9R. It's a Glock with a steel frame and a 2011 grip angle.
Oh! Oh! This is gross in the best way possible. I am not. Holy shit!
It's heavy as hell,
But I
right?
love it. Wait a minute. I've never heard of these guys.
Yeah, they're.
Why is he stunning on me on my own podcast?
They're like super custom. He's creating a bunch more. I'm having some issues, but it's really good when it's going good.
Oh.
Glock mags.
Glock Max.
Glock mags.
Is this based off the 19X?
No, he did every color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Gotcha. So, okay, hold on. Explain it to me again. It's
a Glock upper.
Upper, okay.
I mean, it's a whole Glock. The steel frame is what makes it special.
Look at that.
2011 grip angle.
So it's like a 2011 Glock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like 5K right there.
Jesus. This is... Oh, I gotta shoot this bad boy.
Dude.
We're gonna have to do a follow-up video. We're gonna
be shooting all these.
Shitting on me.
I feel like after this, we're gonna cut this and continue at the range.
All right, ready?
And we're only on gun 2.
Yep, there's a lot.
Now, if we had our own acres, we could have just.
Shut up, Peter. He's
There's a podcast out there.
He's always trying to
and
talk me into getting...
this is a Vulcan Machine Works 11. It's their version of their 2011. I use that for my competition pistol. Yeah, the safety's tight.
Yeah, really tight.
But yeah, bull barrel, all DLC.
Holy shit.
They make it look like a Glock, so it's like boxy looking.
I kind of like the squared off nose.
Yeah.
I really, really like that.
Feels front heavy.
Yeah. I bet you this thing runs too, though.
It's fun to
This
shoot.
magwell's huge as shit.
Yeah, it's a Hayes magwell.
Okay. There we go. That looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice.
All right, next up, RSU Arms Odin.
I'm thoroughly excited right now.
This is like one of 3.
Okay. All right.
Hey, remember these are not.
I think
these are not yours, Colin.
I
just
think
letting you know.
he single-handedly, just 3 guns in, already has the most impressive handgun collection to me. That fits my taste personally. Like these, yeah. You speaking my language, brother.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, Calvin,
is,
make sure you get all the guns back that you.
He's not.
Yeah, I gotta count them and
He's
everything.
not joking. Don't worry. I'll figure out a way. He's not joking. He has SROs on all these things.
Yeah.
I think all of them will have SROs.
That's crazy.
That's comped like an XC and Island barrel with the ports.
Look at that. That's sexy.
Yeah.
That's sexy. Ooh. So these guns, you acquired them over time, or did you just one day you woke up and you said, I'm just gonna go do stupid shit?
My gun stuff started. I had like an HK VP9 first gun.
That was your first gun?
Yeah, and then an Archon Type E.
Gotcha.
was
Okay,
like,
so
oh,
you
that's
just
cool.
you just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna start here.
Oh, and then I went 2011 right away.
Okay. See, so that's interesting. So, all right, when did you when you think so you said VP9, so I'd say you got into guns what, like
COVID hobby?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. And then from there you went straight into 2011s.
Yeah.
I'm a 2011 nut.
Yeah.
So anything that looks like a 2011, feels like a 2011, smells like a 2011, I'm generally my mind is going to be geared towards that. It's also the reason why I think my recoil management mechanics have gone to shit.
Because shooting 2011.
Yeah, because I was just filming with Peter and we were shooting a Desert Eagle. I never shot a Desert Eagle before, and I shot it for the first time and almost hit my face.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
Did you get that in slow mo, Peter?
Yeah, he did. He
Okay,
did.
cool.
Unfortunately.
Can't wait to see that.
All right, more goodies. Let's go.
All right, this is my competition gun for USPSA. It's an Infinity 5-inch bushing barrel.
Jesus, come on, dude, stop it.
All right, I gotta go, guys. He's
Yeah,
calling me out.
no, dang.
Oh man, here, let me show the. Look at that.
And did you say you just got into it in 2020?
Yeah,
Like
around 2020. Yeah.
I know.
Bro, like,
That was 2 minutes ago.
I know. He said COVID. I was like, wait, what?
When I got the HK VP9, I was just like, what do I do with this? You know, I don't know what to do. I was like, oh yeah, concealed carry. That's so cool.
Now the funny thing is I had a custom gun that I stole. It was my personal branded VP9 that I sold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was called the Advocate.
Just one?
No, there was multiples. I don't know exactly how many we sold, but I only have 2 of them.
It has your logo on the slide, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, we called it the Advocate. And
That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, it was. So this is your competition gun.
That one.
Okay. Look at that. That is. Do your job, Peter.
I am.
He's playing Minecraft over
I
here.
know, right?
Shh, quiet.
All right.
All right. Next one. This is my first Infinity, and this is my
No.
Peter, he said his first Infinity. I don't have
And
one.
he also
I don't have
from 2020.
This is my
he's
designer
like-
gun.
Oh.
All steel, 4.5-inch cheek buster.
I like this. I keep forgetting to show them because I'm freaking like a kid in a candy shop right now. You might as well just start a boutique gun store and just start selling like copies of these. Because this is, man, your taste in handguns is impeccable. I gotta give it to you, brother.
Thank you.
I am thoroughly fucking impressed. Like, I'm a little insecure right now. Like, I'm gonna go home and look at the guns that I have, and I'm like, what are these? Oh my god.
I know you like all black everything. Sorry, so that's two-tone.
No, this works though. It works though. Sometimes people understand. I like black, but sometimes you need that subtle contrast.
Yeah.
And then it works. It's funny. It actually is the same color profile almost as the GT3RS out there.
It is.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
a
I'm
sick
gonna
picture.
keep this one right.
Yeah. You hang on to that. Okay.
Oh man.
Two more.
God, it keeps going.
This is my other Infinity.
God.
We're going by price, so it's going up.
Dude.
This is a 425 all aluminum.
Oh, we got one without the SRO.
Oh, that's right.
We got one without the SRO. We got the mailbox on there.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. I love the color on this. Why do I feel like we're doing our
gun review?
Our gun review video?
Yeah. No, I think one video we're
Getting our
gonna
beauty
end up.
shots. Yeah.
We're gonna do Calvin's gun collection gun review.
Oh,
Imagine
man,
how much hate you're gonna get from that.
This porting is interesting.
Yeah, it's a specific angle too. So then when
That's
the gas comes out,
That's what I was looking at.
I think it's 10 degrees or something. The way they do
That
it.
is interesting. Look at that. Let's see.
Let me get my beauty shots.
I know, right?
Yes.
We should got a slider in this bitch. That's a nice setup. I like this. This is good. This is.
That is sick.
Yeah, that is really.
Last one is the one you have in that box.
Oh, yes.
So this one, I did a collaboration with them.
They
made 12 units of this.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Something's not jazzing. Okay. Isn't the wait for Infinity like 9 years?
No. These were like almost a year.
Okay, so you did have to wait.
Yeah.
Okay,
they do a drop system now, like Supreme and stuff.
Gotcha.
So now they every few months they do 5. It's called Calvin's Cherry. It's all titanium, but the slide in the barrel.
Wait, so you have your own Infinity?
Yeah. I mean, all these are serialized with my own cereal. It says Taco Puppy.
Collins, where you at?
I think we need to change seats. Like, let's just change seats because, Jesus, look at that. There's so much personality in all of these guns.
So we designed this new serrations. It's called 720 hex. Because of the color.
Okay. Yeah. This is what?
Also a newer design on a cheek buster, so similar to the other one. Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna. That's crazy. Like, it's crazy and awesome at the same time. Look at this. Look at that. Look. That's crazy. All right. I want to do a video on all of these.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, let me drop the hammer on this bad boy. Of all of the ones you put on this table.
Speak into the mic, please.
Of all the guns that you put on this table, I'm going to choose the one I would keep and the one that gave me the most pause, like in terms of like excitement. So the one that really kind of like blew me away initially is going to be this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's just because it's so different than what I'm accustomed to. Because 2011s tend to all have a same aesthetic language to a degree. But this is something different.
They originally come in a 5-inch. That one's a 4.5 inch.
This I like. Like, this is the one I want to shoot the most.
Hell yeah.
Like, that's the one I'm looking forward to shoot the most. Now, the one that I would keep.
Already talking like, this is the one I'm going to shoot the most. Like.
The one I would keep. Ooh, boy. Okay, I can't narrow it down to one, but it could be two.
Let's do two.
Let's do two. So it would be this guy. This guy. And this more so purely off aesthetics just because I love the color combo.
That one I purely designed myself.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there you go. And I'm torn between this guy and this guy here.
Which
and
one?
I think this.
That one?
And
okay.
I think I just kind of love how unapologetically. So this gives me. I like this the same way I like the G-Wagon.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just boxy, unapologetic. It
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck. It just, yes, I'm just.
That is a perfect description of it.
Yeah.
If you compare any of these two cars, that's literally the G-Wagon.
Yep. So I think I'll go with those two.
That's cool. Yeah.
Damn, that's great, dude. Your taste in handguns are freaking. Yeah. I mean, it's in your car too, so your taste in cars is pretty on par as well.
Thank you. Means a lot.
No, man, no. These are freaking sick. So now. You also own OMG Tacos. Mm-hmm. So how did you get into that?
2015, end of 2015, me and my friend, we were drunk at a small little bar.
That's how it starts all the time, right?
That's always how it starts. And then he was like, we should open a business. I was like, okay, what do we do? And he's like, I don't know. So he's like, I have this spot. We should go to the spot and check it out. Uh-huh. And the next day, we were both hungover. But the next day, we went to go check out that space. And we got the lease that day, too. And we're like, it was so... You know how you get leases?
Do you do anything with patience?
No.
No, I see not.
I don't waste time. But yeah, we got the space, and it was so run down. So they weren't like asking for a business plan or what we're doing there. We're like, we're just going to open a restaurant. So we signed the paperwork, got it, and it was like super messed up in there. We like demoed it ourselves. And then... my friend would come over. He would have tacos at my house sometimes. So he was like, let's just do tacos. He goes, $1. I was like, how are you going to make any money? Like, I'll figure it out, but we're not going to do it for $1. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it started. And we did 6 tacos and we started adding more stuff. And then my wife did our social media. And like 2015, 2016 was really hot. Yeah. You could put anything on there and be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So that's what helped a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah, nowadays they just... Yeah.
Wait, so you got the space first before y'all figured out what you were gonna do?
Correct.
Like
correct.
I wasn't sure if I heard
backwards.
that right. And then I was like, wait, so you bought the space, and you're like, what are we gonna make here? I don't know.
No,
I like tacos. Hey, let's do tacos.
How'd the name come about? OMG Tacos.
At first, it was called Noche Tacos.
No shade.
Noche, which is late night.
Okay, gotcha.
But then
that's late night in what language?
In Spanish.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
But
do I look?
Bro, they're tacos. What do you think it's gonna be in?
That's racist.
I mean, No Shade Tacos is tight too. Actually, let me write that down.
Hey, see?
Hey, Collins, we should go into business and have it.
Don't call it OMFG Tacos, please.
Oh man. Okay, so it started as Noche.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I don't know. My friend went out, and all of a sudden he was like, "Let's rename it." I was like, "What is it?" He goes, "OMG Tacos." I was like, "Oh, that's so cool. Let's do that." So yeah, we changed it. We changed it right when we were about to open too. Ass backwards, everything.
I respect it though. I respect it, man. So so then at that point, that was the first location, and then so when did you get the other locations? 30 minutes later?
Maybe like a year and a half later. At that point, I was like, I want to open like 5 a year. Yeah. So I did open one in the Colony, which is still there. Yeah. And then we did Fort Worth. Okay. And then Uptown, and then. Now in Salina. Okay. And then we relocated our Richardson location to a bigger one. The one on 75.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah, that's where we're at.
It's great. So what made you say I'm going to start getting into guns? Because I'm assuming you were into cars before you got into guns, right?
Yeah. Cars for sure. Fast and Furious,
Gotcha, yeah.
That story.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Okay. You know what I'm about to ask him.
What's he got?
All right. Which one is, and be very careful how you answer this question.
All right, go.
Of the Fast and Furious, which one is your favorite? Which one is the best?
Gosh.
What's the best Fast and Furious?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
The fact that you have to think this long about it is insane.
The first one is what I'm gonna say for my answer, but I like Tokyo Drift.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that. Okay. Tokyo Drift is easily the best.
I like Fast X. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Here's the crazy thing, and I've never told this to Peter because Peter always gets on my ass because I say Tokyo Drift is the best one. Tokyo Drift is actually fucking terrible. Hold on. I don't mean it like it was. It was kind of cheesy. It was cheesy.
It's Fast and Furious, except for the first one. Even the first one was a little cheesy.
No.
But they're Ludacris was in space, and you're trying to say
that's the new ones though. That's the new ones.
They're all the same.
No, but there was a certain level of like cheese in Tokyo Drift that made it incredibly endearing. Like it was an endearing like part of the franchise. And I think and it had all of the typical cliche mantras, all of it.
Yeah.
And it just worked. You kind of just turned your brain off and you watched this silly white boy go to Tokyo and play with Bow Wow.
Pause.
Pause. But I fell in love with Tokyo Drift. Like I loved Fast and Furious. I remember going to the movie theater watching it. I grew up in the import scene, and I remember going to the theater. I'm like, they made a movie for us. Oh my god, right? And I remember sitting in the theater watching it like this.
Yeah.
And then
you're like watching all the details.
Yes. When it was like purely about the cars.
And the parking lot was full of just modded cars.
It was because it was like I was living it. Because they'd have the car meets and stuff at the parking lots. Not takeovers, not that shit y'all be doing now, but like actual but actual car. But I get it. Every generation has their thing. But and then when Tokyo Drift came out, I was like, oh yeah. And I think you know what it was? It was
because they were Asians.
That too.
That's a good one.
But it pulled you into a different world.
Yeah.
Right, because first one was in the U.S. clearly, but then when you had him as an American going to Japan,
new perspective.
Exactly, and so it was. I could kind of engross myself in it a lot easier, and so I kind of just became a part of that world. And then Han was just so damn cool. DK is as much of a dick as he was cool as shit. So it was like, you know what I mean. So it was just everything just kind of it just worked. Yeah. Right, and then I also grew up in freaking. Part of my life in Sugarland, so it was like super multicultural. Everyone was either Asian, Black, or Indian. So it was like, so you know what I mean. So it just all kind of I could relate to all of it essentially. Right. So I'll let you make it. I'll let you make it as long as Tokyo Drift is partially in that top realm. We're good. We're good.
That one was very diverse.
Yeah,
and it's never been done. So no one has made a movie like that. So it's like
nope. And I kind of wish I can't wait. I want them to make a movie that incorporate. And you could argue that Fast and Furious already does this, but I want them to incorporate a movie where it's a hyper focus on the cars and the guns at the same time. Oh, that would to me would be dope. I don't know what the plot line or structure would be, right?
They'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I know. Funny thing is, I actually started working on a script for like a short. Like you remember Black Mirror? Black Mirror. So I had an idea. I'm scared to say it now because somebody's going to take it and run with it.
Don't tell me later.
Yeah. But I kind of wrote a short scene for a Black Mirror style episode, and it was based around firearms and kind of cars and scenarios and stuff like that. And I just forgot about it because I get lost in YouTube. But so would you say you're a rifle guy or a handgun guy? Because I know you're bringing the rifles. I'm sure it's a lot harder to bring in.
Yeah,
but
I'd say handgun.
More handgun. Okay.
I have rifles too, but this is
so what's your carry gun?
It's in the car, but sometimes I carry that tri-letter. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, and then what did you have in the car?
An Atlas.
An Atlas. Yeah. Okay, so you carry 2011s.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not playing.
Nothing too heavy though, but under 40 ounces or something.
Dude, the 2011s. What are you talking about?
This one's like 32. It's aluminum.
You're right. Yeah, it's not that.
It's
heavy.
not too bad.
Yeah. I'm berating him about carrying the 2011, and I'm carrying a fucking Staccato CS right now.
Me too. Same.
Dude, Staccato CS is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
The C is perfect, I think.
So for me, the C is perfect. I love the C, but sometimes it's just ever so slightly too big.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So like right now, I'm carrying the CS with the C magazine in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so do you carry appendix or do you carry
appendix?
Appendix, okay, yeah. And so sometimes with the longer barrel, it just digs.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on how I'm sitting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I want to get a shorter barrel and just give me the capacity.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. And honestly, I shoot so well with that CS, I can pretty much mimic anything shooting wise with the CS that I can with any bigger 2011.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
crazy. That gun shoots like a full size. Yes.
And I've tested it. Distance wise, it doesn't matter. You put me back at 150, 200, I'll have the same ability to hit the target that I can with the bigger gun in the 2011. So
that's sick.
CS, when I can carry it, is my go-to carry in that regard.
That's staccato?
Yeah. But then, as far as if I go polymer, usually carrying the Springfield Hellcat Pro.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I have not shot that gun yet.
You haven't? Okay. There's something about it that it carries really well for me.
Mm-hmm. It's subcompact, right?
Yeah, it's in a weird space because it's like a tweenie. So it's like it has the profile of a 19 without the width.
Oh, that's really good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's basically think about it like a 6-hour P365 macro. Mm-hmm. And so I have both of those, and I sometimes carry the macro, but I've noticed I can hide the Springfield Hellcat Pro better. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. It's closer to my body. It's something about the way because
more curves are in.
Yes,
I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense, even though I couldn't articulate it myself.
Yeah, just because we're looking at each other.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So from a rifle standpoint, what do you have? That's like your go-to kind of home defense.
Triarch as well.
Really? Oh, okay. So you're a Triarch baby.
Yeah. Also, I have a Knight's Armament.
Okay.
And Noveski.
Gotcha. Yeah, I love Noveskis.
Type A.
Okay.
I think that's APC.
Okay.
223.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I watch a lot of your videos, so I got a SIG 553 now.
I'm telling you, that's a different world, man.
I'm telling you,
it is. It's man, that rifle's so beautifully unique. I love it.
The guy who I got it from knows you. JDI Imports from Frisco.
Yeah. He's my FFL.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about taking a trip to Sweden.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Look at Peter's like, what?
This fool never wants to go out of a country at all. Like barely. I try to get him he barely wants to go out of state. So.
Oh my goodness!
I live in Texas. Why would I need to go anywhere else?
All right, pandering.
Just saying. But no, man. Yeah, no, that's pretty dope, man. I'm trying to think. Do you have any shotguns?
I don't. I've had one, but I don't know. I feel like I'm a small person shooting that thing. I'm flying back, dude.
Now, if you get the right one, I think you're good. I'd say something along the lines like a Benelli. Like Benelli M4.
I had that.
You did?
Yeah.
And you said it was still hard?
Still flew.
Really?
I mean,
what the fuck were you shooting? What loads were you shooting?
Honestly, that might be it. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was putting on that. Buckshot. Bird. I don't know.
Yeah, I love my Benelli.
They're sick as heck. The TTI ones are sick too.
You know what you want to try? The Mossberg 530.
530.
That 530, the 530 tactical. That I was blown. Remember, Peter?
Yep.
Yeah, that was blown away by that. Can you pull it up?
Yep.
I was blown away by that gun. It's more traditional. It's not a pistol grip, but it's light. It's well balanced. It managed to recoil like a freaking champ, and it's fast. Like
it's fast. I
fast. It shoots fast, man. Let's see. Pull up the video. We did a video on it.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Keep talking.
You weren't there. That was all. You weren't there. Oh man,
the popular ones right now is that Beretta 1301.
Yeah. That's real big right now. A lot of people are into those. It's weird because it's like for me, shotguns. I have to have a shotgun. Mm-hmm. I don't currently run a shotgun for any of like my home defense stuff. Mm-hmm. So I run like 300 blackouts for like home defense rifle setups, and then I run a 2011. I have my Nighthawk right now. I'm running as my bedside.
Oh
yeah,
that's sick as hell.
Yeah. It's just I couldn't not. It's so pretty,
dude. It's beautiful
and it's effortlessly pretty.
Buttery.
Yes.
So slick.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yes, they do. And so that's kind of my.
You say 530?
I think did I get the name wrong? Did I get the model number wrong?
Is it 940?
940. My bad.
Okay.
That's not the 530.
Oh,
so 940. 940.
Okay,
yes.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. And so that gun blew me away because I'm like, okay, I knew it would be good, but that thing, that blew me away.
Got the screen over here. Technology.
I know, right? So I'm gonna freak that out.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know just yet, but I'm gonna freak it out. But yeah, I mean, and it's affordable.
Damn,
that's the crazy thing. Yeah, it's just real simple. Clean.
How many does it hold?
I think it's 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah,
the camera guy's really good.
I was just about to say, you read my mind. Thank you, sir.
He's all right. He's all right. But yeah, so you have the McLaren. Mm-hmm. What other cars do you have? That like what's your taste when it comes to vehicles?
Okay. I'll just start. I had a 997 turbo.
Okay, I had a 997 turbo for 3 months and I got rid of it.
Why?
I hated it because
really?
I had the Tiptronic.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, mine was manual.
Yeah, I'll show off. Yeah, and it's funny because Darren had a 997 too, which was a manual, mm-hmm. and he told me when I was getting mine, he was like, get a manual, and I was like, I don't want a manual, I want an automatic.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and it's a 997, and I hadn't really had a lot of experience with the Tiptronic, not realizing it's the first iteration of it. So you take the turbo lag plus the kind of subpar transmission system, and it was just like, and then wait, spool. It hit when it hit, but then it was like, I felt the transmission really couldn't keep up.
Oh, okay.
And so keep going.
Yeah, I got that. That was super fun. Uh-huh. It was tuned, I think like 800. It felt violent. All right. I'm gonna trade it in. Got a 12C McLaren. I did not have any issues. That's why I got another one.
Really?
But had that. That was really fun too. And then I added a RS6, Audi RS6. That was cool too. But I got rid of that because had a recall. The alternator went out on tollway. I was going like 80 on whatever and Mockingbird exit. Car shuts down. Everything's electronic. I was like, okay, I'm gonna die.
That's the thing about Audis. It's weird. They have they're really good. And
it was amazing.
Yeah, but then they have these gremlins sometimes.
Yeah.
They just pop up and it's like, okay. Yeah. Because I had a lot of friends that have had Audis. I've never owned an Audi, but I've had friends that have had them. And it's every once in a while these gremlins will pop up. But other than that, they freaking love them.
It was the perfect daily.
Yeah.
Like comfortable, fast, huge, everything. But then, I got stuck on Mockingbird and like the Highland Park police came. They're like, what do we do? I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, all right. So I called the dealer and they were like, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Pop that manual neutral thing. I don't know if you've ever messed with that. Right? Anyways, after that, I got rid of that and then I got a Huracan.
Okay.
And the Huracan, that thing messed up too.
Really?
Like it's supposed to be bulletproof, right?
I had one.
Okay.
I had a Huracan. It was a 2015.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I had it for like a year and a half.
Okay.
But I had no issues.
Zero, right?
None.
Okay.
None.
Mine was 6,000 miles.
Yeah.
I think mine was fire.
I think mine was like 15.
15,000?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mine was rolled back or something. It's got to be rolled back. There's no way it has issues. Anyway, so I had to fix that warranty. Got rid of that car.
Gotcha.
That's when I got the 720. And then the 720 had issues.
Oh, I mean, it's a McLaren.
Yeah. That's true.
Literally, anybody I know that owns a McLaren, they tell me the same shit. As long as you're okay with just turning it off and turning it back on.
Yeah.
It's just like
exactly, dude. Every time I reset something, that's how I do it.
Yeah, I have a friend. He's here. Before I'm on the podcast, he had a Senna. He has a Senna.
Yeah.
And we went to a Cars and Coffee, and then we just kind of just doing drive-bys on the toll road, and we're driving. And all of a sudden, and I can't keep up with him. Like he's just a Senna.
Yeah.
Right? But he just pulls over in the middle of the freeway. And he just
resets it.
Yeah. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, it's just a McLaren thing.
It's no big deal. I do it every couple thousand miles.
But I mean, but the weird thing is nobody that's had them doesn't like them.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like everyone loves them.
I mean, if it's an absolute failure, like, of course they're going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And you'll never hear about it again.
Exactly. That's true. I rented, last time I was in Vegas, I rented a 620 just to drive. I drove it out, drove it up 10 mountains. And that was the first time I've ever driven. I drove a 765 LT once.
Ooh, yeah.
But it was for a very, very short period of time. But this one I had for like hours. And I was like, okay, I understand why people like these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they have a beautiful greenhouse. Like the interiors, like when you look at them in pictures, they don't really do it justice. You kind of have to be in them.
Right.
And then it's like, because they kind of come across as little stark and like kind of Spartan.
Yeah.
But when you're in them, especially when the sun's out, it's just it makes for a really good greenhouse.
It's a good experience.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I gotta say, you know what we're gonna do? I want to do I'm gonna start a new series, right? And I think we'll make it part of the guns, the one series of guns I can't live without. But we'll start a series where I want you to bring all of these out one day, We'll go to the range, bring these out, and then I'll shoot each of them collectively, and then I'll rank them. You'll rank them, and then I'll rank them based.
Oh, that's good.
I think that'd be.
I'll bring
cool.
Ranking other people's gun collections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the name. The name sucks.
Well, I mean, I was just saying.
I have a sick idea. Should I say it on here or just wait?
Well, say it.
You can say it. I can edit it.
Yeah.
If it's too good, we'll edit.
All right, ready? You should do. You watch GQ Essentials?
I think he told me this idea. Yeah.
Okay, it's probably the same.
No, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
You get a guest, do their EDC, and then their favorite stuff.
Yeah. No, I think.
But on the range.
See,
or something.
he was saying it like me, like things I can't live without, and then make it part of.
Yeah.
But I think that is pretty dope, having like people come in and do it that way.
That'd be
I think
fun.
that'd be.
It's
sick.
always if somebody else says the same idea that I said, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea," but I've said it like years ago, and he just like, "Yeah," and just forgets it. So, whatever.
I mean, he's not lying.
Love the honesty.
Yeah, nope, he's not lying. But no, man, appreciate it, man. I really,
Yeah,
we got to do some things.
Absolutely.
I think it'll be fun. We'll bring these out. We'll do some shooting. Bring cars out.
That would be
and
sick.
some driving. Yeah, man. You got some good taste.
Let's go get some tacos.
One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.